Better Call Saul Season 2. Episode number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to next season and next week's episode of Better Call Saul. Last week, we wrapped up Season 1, and it was a great season, man. Fantastic start to the fucking show. Like I said, people say this show starts out slow. But to be honest, Season 1 was fantastic, man. I was hooked from the first episode. Every single episode throughout the season, I think, was fantastic. Obviously, seeing Jimmy and Chuck's relationship develop more and more. And I will say last week, okay, I, kind of jumped the gun and assuming when he told the story about Chet, he was talking about Chuck, and maybe we were, hadn't been introduced to his kids, this or that. I get it wasn't about Chuck. I just figured, why would they use a name so close to Chuck to make it seem like he's changing the name, right? Chet, Chuck, just use a completely different name. But I guess that's also my fault for assuming. But regardless, man, last season was fantastic. We got some returning characters. Haven't got any more Tuco since the first 2 episodes, I want to say. We got a little more Nacho, I think in episode 8 or 9. So hopefully we get more of him this season as well. But guys, I'm excited to see where we go with this season. Obviously, we ended off last season. I think this might be the transition of Jimmy turning into Saul a little bit more, right? Because he told Mike, I know why I didn't take the money, and we can assume it was because, Chuck and everything, and he said, I'm done doing that. So I think we might see him turn more into Chuck or turn more into God damn it. We might see him turn more into Saul this season more and more, man. But I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. So guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Cinnabon? Oh, gosh. Because, dude, that's the thing. This whole show is all a prequel, right? We started out season 1 with the, I guess, would you call it current day? We started out season 1 with him being a manager at Cinnabon, and look, there he is. I mean, it's kind of crazy because it's like we're seeing his life before, but this is obviously what his life ends up being. To be fair, Cinnabon is pretty good. I haven't had it in a while, but Cinnabon, when I do eat it, it's good. But you gotta eat them warm, bro. You gotta warm them up. I wonder if he runs any scams here or anything like that, or if he's just straight, like, clean, because you figure he's got a lot of money from everything with his past life, mainly, Jesse and Walt. I like that it's always in black and white too, right? I think the flashback or him working at Cinnabon was in black and white at the start of last season too. Oh shit. No. God damn it! No! Come on. The only other guy in there was the one cleaning the floors. He ain't got his phone on him either, huh? It's gonna set off the fire alarm. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice, man. I'm not staying in there all night. Dude, at this point, I would just go out the door, man. Like, I'm not staying there all night on my day off. And I mean, I guess it hasn't been too much time. It was what, like 9:20 before, now it's almost 10. 40 minutes-ish. Oh, don't lock him in here. See how he took his time to make sure the door wouldn't shut back on him? JG for Jimmy. Or no, SG for Saul. Saul Goodman. Damn. And he had to have wrote that current day too. Maybe he just wrote it right then and there, right? I think in season 1 they zoomed in on his name tag here, but I wonder if he's going by Jimmy. Well, he probably has a new life, obviously, new identity, because he went through that shit, so never mind. Marco, man, the ring, nice touch too. You guys told me in the comments that he wore that all throughout Breaking Bad, and it's cool how they wrap that back to why he's wearing it, right?
James Miguel, Clifford, Maine.
Just Jimmy. It's a pleasure to meet you, Clifford.
Likewise, we know all about your work on Sandpiper.
Well, it's a group effort.
Once you get him on your team, you'll know why I call him Charlie Hustle.
Going back to that name.
Could I borrow Ms. Wexler for a moment, if you will excuse us?
So he is doing this. I thought at the end of last season it was showing he chose not to.
If I take this job, does that mean the 2 of us? I mean, does it mean,
What? But what the hell is this?
if I take this job today with Davis and Maine, does that mean that you and me, is this gonna happen?
It has been there.
One thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other.
Long distance, though.
Nothing at all.
No.
Great.
Because he's not going to take it.
It's an honor to be considered, but at this time, I'm gonna have to take myself out of the running. Thanks. Thank you, Howard.
Jimmy,
He wants to do his own thing, man. So did he
That was
go
quick.
inside and yeah, he
No
had that
charge.
conversation.
Help me out
okay.
here. Did I dream it? I know what stopped me. And you know what? It's never stopping me again.
So he had that conversation prior. Interesting. I thought this was a different time. I mean, him and Kim, that thing has always kind of been there. He's been thinking this whole time that maybe she doesn't want to be with me because I'm not a good enough lawyer or part of a firm or something, right? But it's got nothing to do with that. He's got more pep in his step now, man. He's finally going to be him, which I'm not saying it's a good thing because scams aren't right.
Cucumber water for customer only.
Same thing. Gonna say, you know what? My man Saul walking differently now. He don't give a fuck no more. James M. McGill. Damn. Oh, okay. So we are gonna get some more Nacho probably, unless this guy's going to meet someone else. But you figure he's probably meeting Nacho again. My man coming with his lunch and everything, per usual. Different car though, not the van this time. Is this Nacho and them? Are they just meeting here? Or did my dude, don't tell me my man went and bought this because the money he got. The spinners on the wheel, dude, that is so 2000s. Holy shit. Hummers in general are so 2000s. Look, he's like, I am not going to do this deal with you in that flashy ass car. Dude got a little money acting different.
I'll drive my car.
Why?
This business requires restraint. That is the opposite of restraint.
Not only that, but you want to be low key.
You don't really do anything. Yeah, I've been paying you the salary of 3 people to just stand behind me. You know, and these last few deals, this Nacho fellow, he's been coming alone. If he doesn't need backup men, then, I mean, why do I need you?
Because
I should just go alone.
you're you.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is the gravy train.
Let me find out he's from
and it's leaving
Canada.
the station right now. So, last chance.
He's trying to call his bluff, but Mike isn't bluffing. You look goofy as hell driving that and getting out of that. Not only that, but it's fucking Nacho. Oh God, he has these shoes too. It's fucking Nacho, bro. Why would he bring somebody? He knows how you look and how you act. If you come alone, Nacho will play the fuck out of you easily. You a clown. Whole Hot Wheels ass car. Hey, but that's the thing, bro. He getting a little too confident and cocky. Couple meets go right and good. Now he's flying solo.
Hola.
The old guy? What, did he break your hip or something?
I know, right? Yeah, no, we parted ways.
This is what Nacho's been waiting for, dog.
Brand new off the line. Slimmer than the H1, but longer, more height. Yeah, it's a honey. V8 engine, 325 horsepower, tri-zone climate controls. So you can have a girl in a bikini and another in a parka, and they're both going to be comfortable.
You're riding around with 2 girls in your SUV. You'd be really comfortable, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm going to count this quick.
Do your thing. Make sure it's right.
Bro, Nacho is like, why are you driving this? Like, you see think about how much money Nacho has to be doing this shit, and you see what he's driving? Look at that. Got his fucking address. Idiot. He's gonna show up to his house.
And as always, you're welcome to count them.
I trust you.
Great. Thank you.
Look at that, building his trust too. This is gonna learn what this business is, man. You give somebody an opening in this shit, they gonna get your ass. Like, think about how much money Nacho has, and look what he's driving around. He's been driving that van around since the start of the show, and probably God knows how long before that. When you're doing this type of shit, you don't want to attract attention to yourself.
Yes, this is James McGill, but I'm no longer a lawyer. That's right, not a lawyer.
Damn. He's just not going to do the lawyer shit anymore. I thought he was going to run scams on it. Wow.
Clearly explain to me why you walked out on the best job opportunity of your life.
It's not the job he wants. He was doing it for his brother.
Get in the pool and I'll tell you. Finally decided to be me.
Everything okay, Mr. Compson? Would you like another drink?
Fake name.
If you really want to talk, I'll be in the bar. Not for long.
I thought he was going to start running his scams as a lawyer, but I guess he's just going to run scams, period.
Well, I can't die without trying a $50 shot of tequila, so, 2 dose, neat, and we can charge that to the room, can't we?
No, we can't. I am paying. And he will be having a shot of your well brand, and I'll have a glass of your house red.
She knows he's scamming him.
My life since Chuck made me come to Albuquerque, ever since I got here, all I've done is try to make Chuck happy. Bend over backwards to please Chuck. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. Well, no more.
You quitting the law, isn't that exactly what Chuck wants?
Who cares? This is for me, okay? But the stuff I liked about it, selling people, convincing people, I don't have to be a lawyer to do that. Kim, I appreciate your concern, but it's not for me. I don't want it.
Jimmy, do you remember how long you studied for that bar?
That's the sunk cost fallacy.
Wait, the what?
The fallacy of sunk cost. It's what gamblers do. They throw good money after bad, thinking they can turn their luck around. It's like, I've already spent this much money or time or whatever. I gotta keep going.
I know you're making a mistake.
I've been doing the right thing for all these years now, and where has it gotten me? Nowhere.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Damn, man. Maybe she took that a little bit to herself, too, since she's not partner yet.
You want to understand what I'm talking about? Follow my lead.
He's going to run a scam with her, dude.
When it comes to the stock market, is there like a financial limit to how much a person's allowed to invest?
A limit? No.
What do you mean, diversify?
Oh, diversify is, you know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Same principle. Now, if you guys are free to join me for a drink, I can give you a quick consult.
So how do you know?
Well, that's where someone like myself comes in.
Nobody
track
knows,
record as a wealth
man.
manager. I take calculated but aggressive risks because I want to catch lightning, and I do.
That's the thing, man. Nobody knows, unless you're Warren Buffett. How is he going to get money from him, though, on this? How is this going to be a scam for him?
Fuck.
She knows what he's doing. She knows the slippin' Jimmy is back.
Hey, are you a tequila fan?
Yes? You down for that?
You ever try Zafiro Añejo?
No, I have not, but I'm down for whatever. Through whatever she just said.
Those are the $50 shots, and he's going to pay for it.
Stock market, a great investment, and you're picking the right time to jump.
She going to end up liking this, man? Damn, and they're going to stick him with the bill. Wow.
Buddy, let's do this.
Great. Right there.
It's going to be a fake name, so it doesn't matter.
This is so exciting.
Folks, it's been a pleasure.
Oops, I got that.
Can't let you do it, son.
Wait, what? Ken, you are the greatest.
The bait, he didn't even look. I guess that's how they got him, right? I thought he was going to get him for money, but he just got him for a ton of alcohol. I bet you that bill's over $1,000. I want to see it. How much is it?
Hey. What is this right?
Yes, sir. It is.
How much is it? I want to see. It's got to be an insane amount, right? It's got to be like close to $1,000.
Holy crap.
He's having fun, but it's like she can't live this way. Damn, man. You know they got to be a little toasted, too. How many shots did they take?
Can I borrow that when you're done?
No, that's gross.
How's it gross? Our germs are already intermingled.
It's my toothbrush. It's different.
Yeah, that is gross.
Why is it different?
Because. No, come on.
Dude, that
I'll
is
do it
so
right now.
gross.
I need to brush
I don't
my
have an
teeth.
extra. It's not my problem.
It's fine. Look at this.
Good. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, me too.
That is so gross. There's levels to it.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we could do that every night?
Yes, it would. But we can't.
They'd catch up to you eventually.
You got somewhere to go?
Yeah, I got somewhere.
Nope, he ain't got nowhere. See, the thing about those scams, bro, eventually it'd catch up to you, man. You know what I mean? If you did it so many times in one place, you'd have to keep moving around. So he's not gonna, dude, he called the cops on him to get him arrested, and then he's gonna go hit his place when he's gone, huh?
Daniel Warmalt. I'm Officer Baker. This is Officer Saxton.
Yeah, please, come on in.
Oh, never mind. He did hit his place.
I had a baseball card collection, a major collection, all stolen.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Was it common knowledge that you have baseball cards?
No, not really.
So, nobody in particular you can think of wanted?
No, not that no.
How'd they get in?
The back door over here.
Did he take all his money back?
Is anything else taken?
Cash, a fair bit.
How much cash?
I don't know. You know, let's focus
Keep it low,
on what's
like
important
$1,000.
here. You know, all I really care about are my baseball cards.
They really tossed this place? I mean, are you sure they weren't looking for anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. Just wondering your thoughts.
I assume more baseball cards.
He mentioned cash. He's got the nice ass Hummer.
What kind of work do you do, Mr. Wormel?
I work IT for a pharmaceutical company.
Wow. Computers. God, I should have gotten into computers.
Pharmaceutical. They're like, how does he have all these cards too in his shoes? That's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. You want to be low key. And he buys a fucking Hummer. That where he hid his pills. This is all because he didn't take Mike with him. Keep that in mind. $1,500 he didn't want to spend. Now he's got to deal with this. He's going to end up in jail. That boy going to get tossed.
It's me. Another perfect day in paradise out here. I'm in the pool. Okay, call me.
He's like, okay, this guy's got money.
I'm looking at the Mark. I think Thurston Howell III, if he checked up with Ginger. Dripping in Gucci.
It's not smart leaving those voicemails. You gonna call again? Jimmy, come on, bro. Don't. She's got a job. She's got her life. She ain't doing the same stuff you're doing, man. You're gonna piss her off.
Santa Fe, New Mexico. I need the number of a law firm, Davis in Maine.
Oh.
Yeah, you can connect me.
Is he gonna maybe end up taking the job? I mean, like, doing those scams and living that life might be fun, like, every here and again, but doing that regularly, I bet that shit gets daunting and boring. It's like, just because you got into the law for your brother and for the wrong reasons doesn't mean you can't stay in it for the right reasons. And it's like, these guys want you for you, all because of the work you put in. It's not because you know somebody or because your brother or because of Kim. It's because of you. It's something to be proud of, man. Got respect from people and everything, man. This is a nice place. This is nicer than HH&M. To me, anyway. Like, I love the dark tone feel it has to it. It's got a nice mood. Doesn't feel like a regular office. Super bright and stuff. Look at that. Nice ass office. Fireplace in the corner.
There are a few options on the company cars. We can arrange a test drive whenever you'd like.
Company car. Wow.
He's just, bro, he's not used to living like this, man. He doesn't feel like it's him.
I'm here to help. Office supplies, dietary needs, anything special you want stocked in the fridge?
Literally, wow.
Maybe a humidifier?
He's like, I'm not used to this life. I don't have any needs to be met because I've never had it offered. Voice crack.
Is it possible, can we do a Coco Bolo?
Coco Bolo desk? Absolutely. I'll get right on that.
Just don't go too crazy asking for stuff, you know what I mean? Don't forget who you are, Jimmy. At the end of the day, right? Where you come from. Always leave on, do not turn off. What is that, a camera? Dude, this is gonna be bad. He can't help himself, man. I wonder what happened. Something 100% happened. Something 100% happened, bro. I just don't know what, man. We'll probably find out next episode, but something 100% happened. Jesus, man. Better Call Saul season 2 episode 1 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode it was. What a season premiere it was, man. Absolutely fantastic. I wonder how much time was in between season 1 and 2. Was like release wise, obviously we kind of jumped right into it from the end of season 1, but like real time, probably a year, I would assume, right? Maybe release them back to back. But regardless, man, he ended up taking the job. I'm happy for him. Place is nice as hell. Like that, I would much rather work in that office than the office like HHM. 100,000%, no doubt about it, man. HHM feels so like, it feels too officey and too, it just feels too corporate. You know what I mean? This is more low key. The mood is good. The dark colors, you know what I mean? Not super bright lights everywhere and stuff. It's crazy, man. Like that is such a nice place. They might not be as big as HHM. I know they got to be up there with them because HHM chose them specifically to bring them on. So I know they got to be close to their level, but dude, if I was Saul and that was the type of work I was in, I would be so happy to be working here, man. The thing is, it's like, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you can't outrun who you are or what you are or what you want in life. You can try and hide it. You can try and play a different role. But at the end of the day, if you are not doing what you want to do specifically, it does not matter how much money you make. It does not matter where you work. It does not matter what car you drive, what house you can get. If you are not doing what you love and what you genuinely want to do in your heart, you will not be happy. It does not matter, man. And you see that here with Jimmy too, right? Like now, again, obviously we know what he is in Breaking Bad turns into Saul, and he is happy doing that, being a lawyer, but he's a different type of lawyer. You know what I mean? He's a criminal lawyer, as Jesse put it, and he loved doing that type of work. This type of work, you can tell he does not enjoy doing no matter what. Like he just got into an amazing firm. They're offering him everything. He can change his office. He can have free food. What do you want in the fridge? What car do you want? You want to change this painting, this poster on the, like this picture on the wall. What do you want? Anything you need, I'm here. He's got his own assistant. It's like he's not happy because it's not really who he is. And you know, that's life, man. It's life. You got to do what you want and what you love. At the end of the day, that's why so many people, like, they get out of high school or even in high school, they're like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to college for 4 years to study this and do this. That's why so many people change their major. So many people drop out, because once you get out of high school, you really start to figure out who you are and what you want in life a little bit more. In high school, everybody's so worried about, you know, what everybody else thinks about them doing this or that, trying to fit in. But once you graduate high school, none of that matters, and you really start to figure out who you are and what you want, man. And that's why so many people, I'm telling you, they, you know, they drop out of college, or they end up changing their major X amount of times. And I get it's hard too, you know, you're young, you don't really know what you like or what you want until you get out there and try something, man. That's why it's important to do like internships, job shadow people, and just kind of try different things, man. And don't do it because like, oh, the salary is this, or you make this amount of money, or, you know, I'm gonna get this nice office, or whatever it is. It needs to be because it's what you truly want to do, man. But fantastic stuff. Kim, I'm surprised she went with the scam a little bit. She seemed to enjoy it, but again, I feel like that type of life, it's something like you do it every here and again, and it's fun, it's enjoyable, but to live like that every single day would not be fun or enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's like the party life. Like, is it fun to go party, you know, maybe do your thing every here and again? Yeah, but live that life every single day, multiple times a week, that shit, like, that ain't it, man. You know, it genuinely is not. And I think when he called her and she wasn't answering, he kind of realized that too a little bit. At least the fact that she has, you know, a life outside of that. Like, scams and stuff aren't her whole life. Scams and stuff kind of are Jimmy's whole life. At least what he wants it to be, it seems like. But he realizes, you know, it might be good to do it every here and again, but she has to go work. She has things to do. She can't sit here all day doing this. And then when she gets off of work, she's probably not going to want to do it every day. Maybe at first. But again, it's going to get a little tiring and a little boring and a little irritating. But regardless, man, fantastic start to the show. Fantastic start to the season. Kind of curious if we're going to continue on with the Cinnabon thing at the start of every season, seeing that, again, it feels weird calling it a flash forward, but I guess I should call it that because this entire show is a prequel. So anytime we see that, it technically is a flash forward. But I wonder if we're going to start each season out seeing that flash forward, seeing him working there just to give us a reminder of where he does end up in life. But regardless, man, fantastic stuff. Absolutely loved it. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.